Studentpreneur, the podcast on students who are entrepreneurs. Get your motivation to get started or keep it up while checking what other students entrepreneurs are up to. Welcome to episode 0. My name is Julian Martin, entrepreneur turned PhD student. For 3 years, I've been studying students who are entrepreneurs, and I keep getting told not to waste my time with them. They should drop out of uni and build their own business like Jobs and Gates. Well, what those people don't know is that the first thing that Jobs did after dropping out was to hang out on campus for more knowledge. So, I've done over 20 in-depth interviews with students who are entrepreneurs. I had an amazing experience discussing with each of them how they became funding is that they got triggered by serendipitous events like listening to a podcast. So this is my goal with this podcast. I want to motivate high school and uni students to get started and reinforce the motivation of the ones already doing it. I went back to the students I talked to and I interviewed them again just for this podcast. So each week, I bring you the best of those individuals who are students and entrepreneurs. I call them Studentpreneur. Here is a taste of what's coming.
And so I'd sit in the first year learning centre, which is like basically a fishbowl in the centre of the engineering building, big glass wall. And I'd sit on the corner with the iPhone parts spread over the table, just fixing them. And so people would walk past, and in itself, like realise now that was an awesome advertising thing. People will walk past and see a phone in pieces, a brand new $800 phone in pieces across a table.
It's still a hobby.
Yeah, it was still a hobby at that point. No,
okay.
I just liked doing it, and sure, I made some, people would pay for the parts, and then I would just fix it for them, like friends and stuff. But it wasn't until, I can't even remember what it was, but one day I was like, I can actually charge people for this, because it's not just uni students who have these phones, other people have these phones. I went on holidays with my girlfriend. She was from Hong Kong.
You had time for a girlfriend?
Yeah, I did actually. She wasn't very happy by it because it wasn't a huge amount of time.
Yeah.
But she was still at uni, so it was easy to see her then and just see her in the evenings when I was already at uni doing stuff. So we went to Singapore, Hong Kong, Shenzhen, and I went to Shenzhen to meet my supplier, and it was awesome. I had the best time, but at that point I was still getting 50, 60 phone calls a day. Yeah, I just got lucky. I connected with a tutor, once again building out my own network through uni.
Yeah.
And that's one of the best parts about uni was the networks that you build, and meeting tutors, meeting lecturers. I've called him, and ever since that I've met with him every 1 or 2 weeks, become a super mentor of mine.
Okay.
Even now, still meet him I was actually meant to meet him this morning, but things got out of hand and I couldn't.
Is he still a tutor at uni?
Yeah, he's a management consultant as well. He runs his own business. So he just helps with everything. Just like me personally, I have become a better business person because of him.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So like I am where I am because of him, solely because of him. So yeah, mentors, super important.
If you like what you've heard, watch this space. I'll be launching the podcast in the coming weeks. If you want to contribute to this podcast by appearing as a guest, email me at julian.marchen@gmail.com. That's Julian, Julien, .marchen, MARCHAND, @gmail.com. You must be enrolled at school or uni, your business must have customers and growing revenue, and being operated for at least 6 months. Thank you, and be patient.